Hi friends, in today's lecture we would study how to create this geometry in AutoCAD. So as usual we'll first discuss how we are going to proceed with this drawing. So we'll proceed this drawing by drawing a rectangle which would be of 75 units by 40 units, and then we would chamfer the edges to 10 units. After that we would draw this inner rectangle. The length of that rectangle would be 55 units and the width would be, since the radius is pi, the diameter is 10. So this inner rectangle would be 55 units by 10 units. Then we would curve these edges using the 2-point circle command. Then we'll draw this rectangle, and the distance of this rectangle would be 20 units by 10 units, and bring both these rectangles in the geometric center of this rectangle. Trim off the extra lines, put the center marks, do the dimensioning, and it is over. So let me show you how we'll proceed with this drawing. I'll pan my drawing a bit to the left. Now I'll use the rectangle command of AutoCAD, and I'll use this as a kind of tracking point. And I'll begin from here. I'll give the distance as 75 units. I'll press tab by 40 units and hit enter. Now I want to chamfer the edges by 10 units. So I will use the chamfer command of AutoCAD, and I'll press D for distance. I'll type 10 for the first chamfer distance and again 10 for the second chamfer distance. And since this rectangle is a polyline, I'll press P for polyline, and I would click on any of the 4 edges, and all the 4 edges would get chamfered 10 units. Now we want to draw this inner rectangle which is 55 units by 10 units. So we'll draw it outside this rectangle. So we'll use the rectangle command and we'll give 55 units and 10 units. Now we want to move this to the center of this particular object. So ensure that in the snap you have the geometric center selected, and then you use the move command of AutoCAD. Select the object to move, press enter, click on the geometric center of this and click on the geometric center of this object, and your object is ready. Now you want the curve edges, so we'll use circle and 2-point circle, 1 here, 1 here. Again we'll repeat that same command, 2-point circle, here and here. And then we'll use the trim command of AutoCAD and trim off the unwanted lines. So we'll click from here up to here. So the inner object is ready. Now we want to draw the vertical rectangle. So I'll escape the trim command and I'll again use the rectangle command, and outside this we'll draw a rectangle. That rectangle would be 20 units by 10 units. Hit enter. Okay, we want it vertical, so again we'll say rectangle and we'll click over here and we say we want it this way 10 units and this way 20 units. And now we'll move this. We use the move command. We click on the rectangle, hit enter. We select the geometric center and we select the geometric center of this object. So we have the rectangle, and then again we use the 2-point circle. So 1 here, 1 here, and again we use the 2-point circle, 1 here and 1 here. And then we use the trim command of AutoCAD and we trim off the unwanted lines. and we are almost done with the drawing. Before we begin the dimensioning, we would like to increase the thickness of these lines. So we'll select all the objects by drawing a rectangle, and then from here we'll select the thickness as 0.30. Then we'll press escape. Now we want the center marks, so we'll type CM for center mark. Click here, click here, click here, and click here. Now our geometry is ready. We can now proceed with the dimensioning. So we'll press escape to end the center mark command, and then we'll use linear dimensioning from here to here, 20 units. Then again linear dimensioning from here to here, 55 units. Again linear dimensioning from here to here, 75 units. Again linear dimensioning from here to here, 40 units. Now we'll select radius dimensioning, click here and click here. So radius is 5. Again for this also radius dimensioning, click over here and click over here. And finally for the edges we want leader dimensioning. So we use the leader and we click here and we click here and we type CHA space 10 and we select all, and instead of 4 we'll make it to 2. That looks appropriate, and even we would click on close text editor and our geometry is done. So friends, in today's video tutorial we have studied how to make this geometry. Hope you have learned something new. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, goodbye.